Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Furry for Furry. Welcome back to another week of the Random Ramblings. This is week number 106. Alrighty, so welcome back to another week. This is the 106th week of doing the Random Ramblings. How are y'all? Hopefully y'all's week was alright. Mine was okay. Just been working home, really. Just doing a grind. Go to work, come home. Nothing too crazy has happened. It's just been chill, pretty much. The remaining week or two before I go down to Atlanta, so that's exciting. It's kind of the 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 long stretch from now to when I get onto the plane. So it's kind of the anticipation of going. What else? Work's been work. Coworker, him and his boyfriend aren't really a thing. They shouldn't be a thing. They aren't really compatible. But it just he would tell me stuff about other stuff. How his boyfriend believes that they always have to do. Pretty much, he lives in the mindset that in a relationship you always have to be out doing something like consistently, and like they always want to go out to go eat and stuff, or like daily, like every hour. It's like, well, and then it it's just like and then the boyfriend would be upset at my coworker for like just wanting some alone time, alone time and stuff, and it just crazy stuff. It's just crazy work drama between them, and then like coworker was telling me that his boyfriend is in $33,000 in debt to the IRS. I'm sorry, what? That's the entity you do not want to owe money to. They will resize your holes, I'll say. Fucking they make sure you will pay. And yep, I think the other day they got a letter, but they couldn't get it because the boyfriend blocked the mailbox, so the postal worker refused to deliver the mail. So they waited till the next day, got it, and he just threw it into the trash. I'm like, big guy, throwing away the letter doesn't mean nothing will happen. You're still gonna be owing money to the IRS, $33,000. So yeah, you're they will be getting their money somehow. And he knows that. I think he just got out of a court order, or just got out of a court hearing for a court order payment of a credit card or something like that. And it's crazy. Like the coworker, he is the newest one of our group here, our surveillance group, and he just tell us this stuff. I'm like, God damn, how the hell? Oh wait, I hate owing people like $20. So here he is, owes the IRS $33,000. Fucking, he owes several credit cards, like thousands of dollars and stuff, and yet he's out here after work. Like, so the boyfriend of the coworker also works at the casino as a pit boss, and he after work goes and gambles pretty much every day. $200 to $500 every day. Hell, recently he won 10K, that he could at least put at least 8,000 into that debt, and then still have some to like play with. No, didn't pay it. He's like, oh, they don't deserve, from the coworker, saying that his boyfriend, kind of mimicking his boyfriend's voice. Like, oh, they'll get their money. They won't be touching my money, or something like that. Like, they'll be getting their money. They will be getting their money somehow, because I mean they both got kicked out or evicted from their house that they were uh, uh, renting from. They now live in the coworker's parents' place, uh, that's that. The boyfriend also, owes like, what was it, like $30,000 or something like that to his car because he has a 2022 Kia Forte or something like that, and he still owes like a lot of money because he's like barely paying the minimum. Like there was a when they were getting evicted, the repo man came in about to repossess possess his car. He was able to pay off the minimum amount uh just to keep it. But like it's crazy. It's like how are you this irresponsible with like paying your debts and stuff. It's just crazy. But that he'll tell us about all that stuff. Like goddamn. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing right. I'm doing right. I don't owe the IRS any money, and I don't have any debts, so I'm good. I'm good. Speaking of repos and stuff, last night when I got into work, apparently, someone got their card repoed. It happened about like a couple hours prior to me arriving at work, so I went back and yeah, it was a employee that worked there. He was like a head cashier that walked out. He's just like, I'm done, and then just left. Well, I guess he should stay because he still owed money on his car that he didn't pay. And yeah, the repo man came, hooked the car up onto the tow hook, towing equipment, and drove it off property. I'm like, oh, and then like a couple minutes later, the guy comes up to dispatch, was asking, hey, I don't see my car out there. And then we told the security lead, like, yeah, he got repossessed. And then he relayed it onto the car owner, the former employee there, and he's like, damn it. He's like, damn it. But yeah, unfortunately, but dude, at least the minimum payment's like, goddamn. But no, he's always not out there, but he's always drinking a lot. But yeah, no, that's that. That's the crazy stuff at like work. What else? Oh, my brother, he got a new truck. He traded in his 2016 Ford Explorer for a brand new 2026 Toyota Tacoma with like 20 miles on it. Brand spanking new. I was pulled up to their house, and I see the white Tacoma in the driveway, parked in front of a mom's Jeep. I'm like, huh, Dylan. I don't know anyone in our family that owns a white Tacoma. Definitely a brand new, like within the last year or two, like that model style, like 2024, 2025, and newer Tacomas. I'm like, so I got out, looked over the truck to see what trim he got. He just got the SR5, like not basic, but above just the base trim level. It's like it has 4x4 and all that stuff in it, but it still has like cloth seats and stuff. But it's a pretty cool truck, and he got a decent one because I think the 2026 they fixed the inline four turbo issue that they had in the earlier year, like 2024, 2025 stuff. So the 2026 should have had all that fixed by now, I believe, from what I've heard. So he should be fine with that. So, but yeah, no, he's like, yeah, I went in, just was browsing the Toyota dealership up in a town nearby, and he's like, looking at the cars, and then he just got his like, all right, you know what? Oh, I want this Tacoma. So he traded in his Explorer. They first paid off the last like $3,000 of it, and then they had they and then yeah, they went through the paperwork, and he now has a brand new 2026 Toyota Tacoma. So it's like it's pretty cool. I hopped inside and checked it out. It's pretty cool. I'm like, congrats, bro, congrats. Now it's my time to get. I read don't want a car payment. That's the thing. I probably won't get any that brand new, for something that's more feasible, and I can pay off like as soon as possible. I have to look at some like older CRVs. They're pretty cool, like the first, second gen CRVs. So something that's a little bit more lifted up than my Accord. I love my Honda Accord, but I haven't gotten a new car yet, so the car has been with me since high school. So, and eventually I'll get something. But yeah, no. But I at the time it's like, oh, do I really want a car payment? Okay, and like the Honda Accord lasts, it's been running just fine. No issues really outside of it now having a dent on the front right from getting smacked, blinkers out because of it, and then a little oil leak. That's really the only issues. So just gonna keep driving until it's kind of just kapoots. Or if I can find a good deal on something. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's pretty much it for this week. Nothing too crazy. Also, one more thing I want to add before ending off the video is that so there was a Pokemon Go like tournament that happened a week ago now, last weekend. Where a guy, from what I got, was that he went through the loser bracket, got back to the main, and won the tournament. But because he celebrated that he won, which isn't crazy, he just kind of like fist bumped the air, like hell yeah, and kind of tossed down his headset. Not that hard. He's kind of like a little toss down, pump his fists in the air once, like ooh, let's go, and then clap and stuff, and then shake hands with the his opponent. Yeah, he got DQ'd for that. Imagine going through the entire tournament, you win, and you get DQ'd for celebrating. And the judge, which wasn't the judges that were there, it was the overhead judge, the one above them, that DQ'd him apparently. And they said it was excessive and unsportsmanlike. I'm like, what? But like, looking at least from what I've gotten recently, is that celebration is like the one that's tolerable within the rules, and like it's just strange that they DQ'd him for it. So, and there's some theories and stuff about how like the judge probably had some sort of bet going on, and because his guy lost, because like even if, because I think there is a unsportsmanlike conduct thing for excessive like taunting or celebrations, but it doesn't result in a automatic DQ. It's just resulted in a warning. Granted, I didn't look much into, but besides just that, there's probably something for like how many times, and I'm not exactly sure how many times he's been warned. I did see somewhere that he was warned previously, but still, like two warnings should not be a DQ. Definitely with like what was saw there, or what was seen there. It's just really, really crazy. Like, what the hell? Why was the dude DQ'd? Like, I've seen taunting and like excessive celebrations before, And what this guy did was not like that at all. It was like bare minimum. It's kind of like, ooh, let's go, and then shake hands. So it's definitely a weird thing. So Pokemon Go judges are pretty soft, it seems. They can't and apparently now you look over their own rules, because apparently, yeah, it's bad. And like it's like come on now. But yeah, no, that's the Pokemon Go judges. I guess they're a little soft about celebrations after you just went through a tournament. So, but that's pretty much it. That was a little thing I want to add in, because I initially ended the video there, but then I was reminded of that incident. So like, hold on, I'm gonna throw in my 2 cents. And it's like, yeah, I know the judges were like, not the judges, but the judge that's over the judges was a little excessive for the DQ, and apparently it might be turned over. So hopefully it does. All right, that'll be it for this video. If you like it, leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.